trying steak as a lifelong vegetarian. I'm just gonna see if I cooked it right. I made steak before for my boyfriend, so I just didn't get to try it. Okay, I mean, I cooked it well done. That was kind of the goal. This is ribeye. I cooked it in avocado oil. Okay, this is just the most intimidating meal I've had, I think. I want to say something other than that's really good, because that's better than really good. I'm just kind of processing this. I want to bite with the garlic. Oh my god. It's delicious. Yummy. Holy shit. We're trying a bite with avocado. This is the first plate I'm looking at and think I could actually finish. I want to do this so bad. Oh no, I didn't really make these egg yolks that runny. It still looks good though. So far, I haven't been converted, and I'm not going to speak too soon, but I think this made it a little bit of a harder decision.
Vegetarians have smaller brains. This is seen in humans, that the less a human eats meat, then the smaller the brain becomes. The brain is so dependent on the nutrient density that comes from animal-sourced foods that it will suffer when it doesn't get them. It's a real thing. And why does depression go up so much when people stop eating animal-sourced foods? It's because you are depriving your brain of what it needs.
Yo, so we back in the motherfucking building for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this nigga's a lying piece of shit. The reason I say that is because I once was a vegetarian for 4 years, and my brain didn't shrink, my nigga. I don't have a smaller brain than the average person. This is stupidness. And the only reason I went back to eating flesh was because I love seafood. That was all. This nigga, I didn't suffer from depression. Actually, the 4 years that I didn't eat meat, I actually was very happy. I was a very optimistic, happy individual. I don't know if that has anything to do with your depression or the state of mind. I've been relatively the same when I ate meat and then when I was a vegetarian. Like I said, I did experience bouts of happiness and euphoria when I was a vegetarian. So this shit this nigga's kicking, I'd be so glad when clear people lose control of power in the America, because they just be making up shit, and it's sickening when they make it up. All this goddamn pseudoscience, people take it for face value. But when black people say we was once kings, we get silly motherfuckers mocking us, talking about we was kings and calling us pretendians and all this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Usually a bunch of uneducated people that don't know history and don't read books. But it'd be sickening. But somebody like him can get his ass on the internet or social media. And I got this video from Twitter. So there you go. That should let you know all you need to know. It says scientists. What scientists? People just talking. This could be a bald nigga looking like Professor X. He ain't a scientist of shit. He's just a nigga that went bald and put on a plaid shirt, looking goofy as hell, just kicking rhetoric that I don't believe is true. I know a lot of people that are vegetarians. They don't look like they have smaller heads or smaller brains. This is stupid. I know some people that's vegetarian that got big 10-gallon drum heads. So that's a huge fucking brain. Not only that, this is pseudoscience because they've already proved that having a small brain does not determine if you're less intelligent or if you have a bigger brain. They go off the grooves of the brain, and even that I think is pseudoscience, but I'll allow it. This woman right here, and related news, this was probably a few years ago. A 39-year-old raw vegan influencer known for promoting fruit-only diet has reportedly died from malnutrition after living on raw fruits and vegetables for 10 years. I can honestly say this, once again, is not why she died. Bitch died because she had a high sugar diet and wasn't balancing it out with proteins and carbohydrates. You still should eat some bread. Maybe throw some beans in the mix. Eating fruits is bad because they contain a lot of sugar. So while you can eat, I juice a lot, but I balance it out with a little bit of protein, carbohydrates. You don't really need cheeses, butter fats. I don't really eat a lot of that shit. I don't even like a lot of breads. While I said I do eat carbohydrates, there are carbs that aren't breads and donuts and pastas and rices that you can eat. If you don't know, Google it. Do your Googles. But this bitch died because she was eating and juicing and drinking smoothies all damn day. You can't do that, right? It's too much sugar. Your body needs more than that to sustain itself. Even though if she'd have ate the sugar or ate the vegetables and fruits, she'd have been good. It says she only ate fruits. That right there, you got to balance it out with at least vegetables, a little carbs, like I said. Maybe throw some proteins in the mix. So, and I don't really believe that either. She looks like she had struggled with bouts of anorexia. People just be making shit up and it sounds sweet, and it's like, come on, man. You can fool the kids, but you can't fool niggas that live. You know what I'm saying? Trying to kick that knowledge like she out here just eating fruits and vegetables. My sister's actually a vegan. All she does is eat fruits and vegetables, and she doesn't look like a skeleton. So yeah, they lied about that story. He lying about the brain size and depression if you ain't eating no meat. There's a whole bunch of poppycock. In any event, if you like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.